Hello, millionaires. When you think about exclusive luxury watches, what's the first thing that pops in your head? Patek Philippe. Exactly. Without a doubt, it's one of the finest brands in the watch industry. It's among the world's most loved luxury watch brands, alongside Rolex and Audemars Piguet. Thanks to their rich history, strong market performance, and technical brilliance, Patek Philippe watches are insanely popular among collectors. Watch enthusiasts appreciate the incredible craftsmanship level needed to create each Patek Philippe timepiece. The rich youngster demographic has discovered Patek Philippe for themselves since it represents the ultimate luxury watchmaking. As a prestige symbol, Patek Philippe watches also adorn the wrist of many celebrities from the worlds of cinema, music, and sports. However, high quality and recognition come with a price. In fact, the ultimate in luxury costs a lot. This raises the question: are Patek Philippe watches worth the money? And what's there that makes these watches so expensive? Make sure to watch till the end and find out. Patek Philippe originated in 1839, immediately setting the high-quality bar for watches. Their tremendous experience and a high level of expertise comes from one generation to another. It's written in their tagline: you never actually own a Patek Philippe, you merely take care of it for the next generation. Patek Philippe has mastered the art of fine watchmaking, with the production process being highly conservative. For example, the case is made following traditional methods from the 19th century. High standards and traditions brought many wealthy clients, including kings, queens, and nobility worldwide. So, what's with the price? Before we dive deep into the Patek Philippe creation process, there's an important disclaimer to make. Wait before sharing your comments regarding the actual cost of Patek Philippe, because the list price and actual market prices highly differ. Their frontline models, like Aquanaut or the Nautilus, are in incredibly high demand. Forget about strolling into a Patek Philippe boutique and buying them like fresh croissants from a bakery. The demand for Patek Philippe far outpaces supply, with the market prices rising drastically over the past few years. Well, maybe you're not hunting for a frontline. In that case, Patek Philippe has a broad menu, with models costing anywhere from just under $20,000 to $1.5 million and more. For merely $18,940, you can buy the stainless steel Aquanaut 5167A, but it's still much more expensive than Rolex's entry-level 41mm Oyster Perpetual. Wait, I thought Rolexes are luxury watches too. Why do they cost less? You see, Patek Philippe versus Rolex is a rivalry in production styles. It's more of craftsmanship versus machine production. While Rolex relies on machines to make their watches, Patek Philippe crafts most of their timepieces manually. Patek Philippe also boasts incredible swagger calibers. Each model is a work of art, marked by technical ingenuity, an astonishing level of detail, and spotless finishing. Manual work demands production time. Patek Philippe produces merely 50,000 timepieces per year. At the same time, other brands generate around 1 million per year. The detailed creation process is a tradition of the brand. That's why the number of pieces is limited. Patek Philippe carefully handcrafts each watch element, every movement. What you buy is not a watch, it's an incredibly complex mechanism, complied and finished manually. Each watch has 252 parts. The tops are brushed and decorated, while each plate and bridge is beveled internally and externally. The dials go through 200 separate processes, making one piece might take 4 to 6 months to complete, with conceptualization and design of new models taking 3 to 5 years. Still not convinced Patek Philippe is worth the money? Then find out which of your favorite celebrities have Patek Philippe. Another cost factor is the detail level and finishing, a level much higher than almost any other luxury brand. Achieving the blend of a brilliantly polished case with a glamorously finished movement requires exceptional skill. Moreover, Patek Philippe generously uses precious metals for their watches. Most timepieces come in rose, white, and yellow gold, or platinum. The manufacturer applies stainless steel only for a small selection of watches. The unique timepiece design is a trademark of Patek Philippe. Every method and technique is carefully carried out with genuine artistry and extraordinary craftsmanship. Many artisan processes are included: inlays, enamel painting, the precious stone setting, and highly delicate engraving. The hand-applied decoration is seen in every particular part of the watch. A subtle feature like the wheels requires about 40 to 60 steps. Every intricate detail of the Patek Philippe watch is noticeable, from the dial, the faceted batons, to the hands. Patek Philippe has also pioneered many groundbreaking inventions. The brand has obtained 100 patents for its complicated inventions in horology. It's the enigma of the brand. Give customers the feeling that they're purchasing something special, only for them, making them one of a kind. But is it all worth the money? With every detail in mind, it's understandable why Patek Philippe watches are more expensive than most of their luxury rivals. But what you get in return is not only watches, it's something peculiar that lasts a lifetime. More and more people have recognized the brand and supported it with their wallets. Clients are used to buying Patek Philippe well above the list, sometimes by 2 or 3 times the amount, and it is absolutely worth it. This is precisely the case with Nautilus and the Aquanaut, judging by their financial performance. These are the most popular models the brand produces now. However, it's also worth checking out the watches from the Calatrava line and some of Patek's more breathtaking annual calendar and perpetual calendar pieces. Just remember that market prices for timepieces will always be governed by supply and demand. With the current price of the Aquanaut and Nautilus skyrocketing, it's clear that there are crowds of buyers waiting in line. Patek Philippe is also a good investment. Unlike other watchmakers, their pieces have a good resale value. That's why buying Patek Philippe is buying a watch for the rest of your life, and maybe the lives of your kin. The value will only increase over time. You can find modern and vintage Patek Philippe watches on the secondary market, trading for a fortune. For example, the 1970 Nautilus now costs more than 50 grand from its initial retail value of less than 3,000. The perpetual chronographs of the 4th series are now worth over $400,000, in contrast with its price of merely $20,000 in the 80s. And how about a vintage watch like the 5131 Cloisonné enamel that costs more than $4 million at auction? Some of the world's wealthiest people boast their status, holding Patek Philippe watches in high regard. Most top elite celebrities and influential people claim they only wear this exclusive brand. Hip-hop and rap artists often reference Patek Philippe watches in their songs, regarding the watch as a symbol of money and power. The Beatles, Brad Pitt, Walt Disney, Pablo Picasso, Albert Einstein, Nelson Mandela, Prince Charles of Wales, and even Queen Elizabeth II. These are just a few names of a long list. The quality of Patek Philippe is sealed until the end of time, literally. The brand introduced a seal of its own in 2008 called the Patek Philippe Seal as a commitment to excellence. It was done after a deal with the Geneva Seal Bureau, signed for 123 years. The Geneva Seal Bureau accepts only the highest standards, preserving the city's reputation as the home of the finest watchmaking. At the same time, the Patek Philippe Seal establishes rigid requirements for all aspects and components of a watch and the timekeeping accuracy. Besides watches, Patek Philippe also sets high standards for training their staff. Everyone should be a specialist: the watchmaker, the salesperson, and even the customer support service. High skill pays good. Patek Philippe offers the first ever lifetime service pledge worldwide. This indicates that any Patek Philippe watches made from 1839 to the present can be restored and maintained. We live in a free market where the customers set the price. They vote with their money, choosing Patek Philippe for a good reason. It's an exceptional brand with a fascinating and rich history that creates some of the best and most exquisite timepieces of all. With their remarkable, sometimes astonishing watches and company ancestry, it's probably safe to say that they're worth every penny, if you can afford them. Only when you buy a piece can you witness the real magic of the Patek Philippe brand and choose for yourself whether the money you paid is worth it. But what do you think? Is Patek Philippe worth the colossal amount? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check out our video on what makes Richard Mille watches so expensive. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay wealthy, and I'll see you on the next one.